Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We're on the final day of Growth Week. It has been a fun week. It's been a difficult week, but we made it to the end. We got 2.13 times XP, 213 XP gain. You know what? I just thought, I kind of wish the final day of Growth Week gave us like the 2 times multiplier instead of a 1.5, just to kind of like cap it off and celebrate it. That would be really interesting. Maybe in the future. But for now, we also picked up 27,504 sneaky snacking. You see there's an unexpected face on the team. That's because I terribly forgot about needing sausage until it was a little bit too late. So we may not even be able to make the thing we want to make, but we did get some a recovery incense for going to bed on time. We also got 200 sleep points. Puts us at a grand total of 455. So, you know, living the dream there. And then for our daily lottery, we can pick up, hopefully something very nice. Hey, a biscuit. That is nice. Good. We like biscuits. All right. Let's collect from everybody, and let's see if we can do the thing we want to do, because I have a feeling, unless our Charizard really loves us, it is possible that Charizard brings in the amount of sausage we need, but a little unlikely that it's going to be enough. We need quite a lot, but let's see. We did get a skill trigger on Quagsire, so no worries on energy there. Also, Gardevoir performed very well yesterday. The entire team, except for Dedenne, went to bed with like 130% energy. For some reason, Dedenne only had 90%. I'm guessing some weird stuff with me swapping the team in and out throughout the week. But other than Dedenne, everybody did really well. That is not enough sausage. We need like 9 more. That's unfortunate. That's a good amount of leaks, though. We might be able to do something. For now, let's see. Nope, not the news. Let's go to the bag. I don't think I have any ingredient tickets. Could use a helper whistle, but that seems kind of silly right now. Just to use it, just to get sausage on a random off week. Yeah, no ingredient tickets. So, looks like we might not be making breakfast today, which is not what I had in mind. I'm going to leave the team as is for right now, just in case we somehow come back from the sleep report and there's enough sausage for us to make breakfast. Highly unlikely, though. But we do have a little bit of time to let them cook and see what happens. So we'll see. Anyway, exactly 10 hours of sleep. Okay, well, that's, all right. That's looking kind of dozing-ish. It is dozing. I did use an incense last night for Ralts. I used a Ralts incense, wanted to get some extra Ralts candy while we had the chance. Also, if we can get a 3 or, well, preferably a 3-star Ralts, really get some good Ralts candy in there, but only 1 3-star. That's not good, but maybe these are some evolved forms that will give us even more. 139 million drowsy power. That's pretty good. Let's see. I mean, I see an Ekans, a Dragonair, an Ivysaur, an Altaria, a lot of candy I like. Ekans maybe not so much, but Ekans will be useful in the future. Ooh, was that a Dragonite I just saw flash by? Ralts, Venusaur, Weepinbell, Dragonair, Altaria, another Dragonair, Ivysaur, it is Dragonite, and Ekans. Okay. Alright, well, unfortunately, we only got the 1-star Ralts. That's not great. I was hoping for more candy out of that incense than just, what is this going to give us, like 5 or 7? No one's hungry, which is also not great. I mean, wow. I could catch the Ralts. I mean, I guess I should since I used the incense. Nothing else is hungry. I mean, Ekans wouldn't be a bad catch. But, yeah. This is not good. Yeah, I think I'm going to catch the Ralts. Didn't really plan to catch it. But there's not really... Well, okay. I'm kind of upset that I used my premium biscuit on that. It is what it is. All right, well, the Ralts really wanted to come home with me. That's another thing I just thought about too. The incense should have higher chances of big hit and mega hit. It should, or at least maybe guarantee hungry. Something. It should be one of the two of them. Just to yeah, guaranteed hungry, I think is fair. If you use an incense, it should be guaranteed hungry. Oh man. Nothing else is really a good idea to use biscuits on right now. I mean, this is a really decent sleep report, but it's just not really much worth catching other than the Ekans. But if I had known, then I would not have spent my premium biscuit on the Ralts, and I could have caught them both. But it is what it is. All right, anyway, we did get a bunch. Ooh, that is, how much Dratini candy is that? That's 26, 37 Dratini candy right there. Plus another 23 Bulbasaur candy. Okay, all right. I see you, Lapis. All right, cool. We also got about 12,000 Dream Shards, so 12,000? Math is hard. 18,000. About 18,000 Dream Shards. Level 14 and mild. All right, buddy. How are you gonna turn out for me? Are you gonna be nice, or are you going to ruin everything? I do still technically need a good Gallade candidate, not Gardevoir. So maybe this is what we're looking for. Also, technically, I could get a better Gardevoir. But for now, apples, corn, apples. I kind of want ABC. I kind of want that Leaks at level 60 just to help out our poor little League Gatherers. But let's see. Let's see how the rest of this turns out. Dream Shard bonus, which not bad. Skill Trigger M is a fantastic start. Ingredient Finder, not so much. Inventory up S is nice. We do need that. And Ingredient Finder M. With all the ingredients. Okay. With energy recovery down, not the best. Not the best, but I don't think this is the worst either. Yeah, I mean, Skill Trigger M is a really good start, but no speed ups. Only the one. Well, I mean, we only need the one inventory, but unfortunately, it's small, not large. I mean, getting the double, triple ingredient finding. Yeah, I mean, that would have been good if I was catching a Dratini, but funny thing is, if I'd have caught this as a Dratini and it was ABA, we'd actually be in a really, really good spot. That would probably be the Dratini I was going for. I know I keep saying AAB, but someone in the comments pointed out that ABA is more in line with the ratio that I'm looking for Corn Keema Curry, which is true. It is more in line with the Corn Keema Curry, but I don't know. I'm kind of torn on if that's the one I want as ABA or AAB now, because while ABA is in line with Corn Keema Curry, I kind of like the AAB for future proofing in case there's a recipe that has a more balanced ratio. Plus, I think if this was the AAB with triple ingredient finding, I think it would bring in enough to where we don't even have to worry about it. So in the right scenario, AAB may perform well enough anyway. But small tangent aside, this Ralts, if only it was an ingredient finder, would be pretty good. And unfortunately, Gallade is a skill specialist as well. So yeah, we can't even turn this into a proper Gallade. So unfortunately, this Ralts that really wanted to come home with us is gonna go home with the professor. Looking like it's gonna finish out at about 64 PR. So yeah, let's just move on. Let's move on. There's not much to look at here. Oh boy. What we do have to look forward to though is all that good new news. And also, nope, did not get a single collection. So that's unfortunate. We will not be able to make breakfast, which means I do need to adjust the team. I do need to adjust the team to account for the sausage issue, but we should be fine. So we'll get to that here in a minute. For now, let's see. I don't believe there was new news. There is not new news, just all the big news we've had over the last few days, which fantastic stuff. For now, there are community reports, though. It's going to be a good amount. I keep forgetting. I have these phases where I remember for like a week or a few days at a time to collect my community reports right before I go to bed. And then I'll go like a week or two where I forget to do it. And I can never get consistent on it. And I don't know why. It's a little frustrating, but maybe some of you out there can empathize. But I've got 43 community reports with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I thought we were going to hit 20. 19 out of 40, what was that, 43 is nice. That's pretty good. I'm not going to complain about that. Hey, and we got a level up. Very nice. Very nice. There's that ingredient ticket I needed right as it rolls over to noon. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I mean, we couldn't have got 10 sausage out of one ingredient ticket anyway, so it is what it is. But, yeah. All right, well, let's, we know what we need. We know exactly what we need. We need to make this Inferno Corn Keema Curry. I guess I could have made breakfast and made something, but I got so laser focused on Keema Curry. That's my bad. It's all right. It's just growth week. We're not pushing ranks. It's fine. We were only looking for XP on the Keema Curry, so I'd rather save the ingredients and the extra tasty odds for the Keema Curry that I'm trying to get XP on. We're already at Master 7, so it's all good. All right, let's figure out this team because we definitely need to switch it up just a little bit, and then I will take Charizard back off the team and put Potato Cat on the team again tonight for the final night of Growth Week because I want to make sure to get as much XP on Potato Cat as possible. From here, let's just go ahead and switch this team. I actually need to check something. I need to check something because we might be able to remove Dragonite or Tyranitar. I don't think we can remove Beware just yet, but maybe we can. Well, we might be able to. 14, we can. We only need 42. So yeah, we can go ahead and take Beware off the team and put Charizard on, and we should be good. That should get us through the end of the day. So the only downside is I need some ingredients desperately. To fill out this pot. So I definitely need to keep Dragonite and Tyranitar on the team all day to really try to maximize the amount of filler ingredients I get. We also are in a pretty good spot. Oh, yeah. Ooh, well, 50-50 odds right now. I don't like that. Hopefully we can get a little more, maybe 60 or 70. For lunch. I don't like leaving it to chance on Sundays. I want to try to guarantee it as much as possible, but there's also the risk that if we get too much for lunch, might not get enough for dinner and may end up wasting some skill triggers on dinner. But yeah, I don't know. We're it's an interesting situation, but we did give Snorlax some berries, and that got us another 1,700 Dream Shards. Looking forward to when they update this. Definitely got to make sure we cook lunch and dinner tonight, just to get those extra Dream Shards, because we need as many as we can get. No doubt about that. We need as many Dream Shards as possible, especially with the speculation that I've heard going around, you know who you are, that we may be getting a pod expansion alongside our research rank. I'm not taking that as written in stone until it's announced, but it is a distinct possibility, so just beware of that. Be aware of that. Not beware of that. It's not a scary thing. I mean, it's a scary thing for your Dream Shard wallet, but be aware that we might, just might, get a pod expansion with this update coming up here in a few weeks, assumedly in a few weeks, that will go alongside our research rank level increase. So we'll see, but for now, that's what we're going to do. We're just going to wait and see. This team is going to be hopefully doing really well today. They should all be at like 100 plus energy, except for maybe Charizard and Dedenne. So we're in a good spot. Just got to wait and see what happens and, you know, roll with the punches as they come along. But that is where I'm going to wrap things up for today. So thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. And a huge shout out to our ace trainers, Illusion, White, Husky Star, JP, Barty, Rogue Bastion, Michael O'Brien Jr., Michael Hayes, and Jassy. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you would like to support the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe plus button right below this video. And while you're down there, click the link to the Discord in the description box. Come join us, talk about Pokemon Sleep, hang out with a cool community of people. And other than that, y'all have a good night. And until next time, later, dudes.